Hey there, I'm Katsumi, and this is a collective reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. So, right now, I'm feeling like a very wealthy, archival, solid energy today, okay? And right now, the word coming through is revalued. I'm also hearing reevaluated, okay? You are being shown something, okay, that you already possessed or possess or possesses. Possess, so maybe it might be multiple items, is far more valuable than your or previous record or previously realized. Okay, that might be of significance, but it's like something is just like being reevaluated in terms of its value. Okay, I heard resource restoration. Okay, interesting. I'm kind of getting painting vibes from that for some reason. I don't know why. Interesting. But yeah, just like a lot of good energy coming through. Something about you feeling regretful in the starting position. Okay, starting off. Something about you feeling remorseful. Okay, maybe sorry. Maybe this thing was stored away for a long time, and I'm hearing it kind of caught dust. Okay, it kind of feels like an old family heirloom, maybe an old account, an old investment account, something like that. And it's just like it kind of. I heard the words "played out," like something got played out or something like that. It's like self-evaluation, something. Maybe someone tried to play you for a fool, like, oh, this doesn't have a value, this is nothing, whatever. But I don't know, it just feels like something you set aside years ago, okay? And maybe you thought it had no value, maybe someone said it had no value, but it's becoming like an asset. I'm hearing a high level asset in your current life. It might be a primary asset, like it might have just been a painting you put up I'm hearing put up on the wall on top of your fireplace, and you're just like, it's just a regular painting, it's nothing. But like you bought it when you perhaps had nothing, you know what I mean? And it's kind of like this resource, even though, you kind of just plopped it up somewhere to catch dust, or maybe you are like really caring for it. I'm just kind of caring that it's like, it might have been, I don't know why. It kind of feels like at one point in time, you know, there was perhaps people busy kind of chasing new trends, new things. They were probably just kind of like, not really caring about what you had to offer in terms of this item. Maybe you kind of tried to pawn the item and they were like, oh, this is not valuable. You know what I mean? And unknowingly, okay, while these people were chasing these trends, you were actually holding on to a piece of the past that is like, it's becoming a key, I'm hearing priority, a key feature towards like your future stability is what I'm hearing, okay? It's kind of interesting. It's like people try to judge what you were bringing to the table, okay? This could be your skill sets. This could be how you just showcase yourself. This could be something that just felt like, I'm hearing something of the material realm, okay? It could be physical, but it feels like some sort of resource, all right? But yeah, Three of Pentacles. Maybe you were working with a few people, you were collaborating, trying to build something up with them. This kind of feels like some sort of offshore account, some sort of investment that you maybe made into a business or something that just felt like you really put your all into it for a period of time and then you just let it go. It's like I'm hearing you just let it rip kind of vibe. Let bygones be bygones. Let things, kind of go as they do. But yeah, I'm also hearing something about you being adaptable in that regard because you come up into the Page of Pentacles, okay, in the undercurrents. It kind of gives this energy where it's just like you're just grounded in knowing that, hey, I planted the seeds with these collaborations and things like that. It has potential, and we'll see where it goes. It's kind of like being meticulous, almost like studious in the sense of just like, once you've done the studies, it's kind of just like, oh, we'll see. You know what I mean? It's kind of like that vibe. I'm also kind of getting this energy of just kind of like this old asset that you're finding, this old thing that you're brewing up. I'm hearing something about I don't know why I heard architecture, archaeology. Might be something being dug up, okay? I'm hearing a trash that's becoming treasure, okay? The find is what I'm hearing. Something about just like, this thing is a lot, okay? This thing was sugar coated. It's almost like, oh, this is just a rock. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, that's nothing. Someone was probably just trying to sugarcoat it, like, oh, just being really sweet and deceptive. But like, oh, it's a crystal. It's something. But it's like, it kind of maybe looked like it was artificial or something. And people were like, it's not good. It's nothing. And it's just like, oh. But it's like deep down inside, there's actually more than meets the eye. It's just that these people were just hitting compliments about what you were brewing up, the asset that you had in your hands. You're like, it looks good, but I don't know. It's just a little trinket. It isn't, and it's too good to be true. Like, I don't really think it's this. It's actually that. It's like, what? What do you mean? It's like, what are you trying to say? I'm hearing ultimatum. It's just like, oh, we could do this for you, but if not, then you're gonna have to leave. Kind of vibe. It's like you're like, I'll take my business somewhere else. So yeah, I'm getting this vibe of just like maybe this has to do with some people that you were working with. Okay, this could even be like a platonic relationship that you felt like it was gonna be more, but it kind of just got stuck in a place. It could be related to a relationship. I do feel like there's some sort of collaborative effort involved within the current atmosphere when you were brewing up this thing. Okay? Something that just like, I don't know what it is, but this was like almost like a stepping stone for you, okay, to find peace, to ascend. Because you do end up getting into these energies of serenity, okay? You're feeling centered, you're feeling empowered, but it takes a bit of time, you know what I mean? It kind of gives this energy where it's just like, I don't know why. I heard the word opportunistic. My little chain on my microphone was like ringing and things. So I'm just like, maybe there's something to do with you feeling chained to some sort of atmosphere, some sort of connection. So it's kind of like you ascended from that. It's like you just broke free. But at the same time, it's like maybe someone didn't see the worth of what you were building up, this asset that you were building up in time. So you just dropped it, okay? But now you're going back to it. Now that you had this spiritual growth, I'm hearing this spiritual ascension. Maybe you have a higher level of awareness that's just allowing you to level up in your consciousness, okay? And elevate yourself as an individual, not only in the material realm, but also like, mentally as well, okay? I'm getting this energy of just like, now that you're feeling very empowered, I'm hearing you're off to new endeavors, but at the same time, it's like, this thing that's bringing instability for you, I'm hearing like it's being restored, but at the same time, it's almost like a plant that you bought, but it dies, and someone's like, "Oh, I don't think it's gonna come back to life. That thing is dead." And it's like you're like, "Well, I think it's got a little bit of green to it. I could put it to work. It's like they like, I give up." They leave, but you stick around. You keep the plant, and you pour a little bit of water on that thing, and you start seeing the leaves flare up again, and everything start blossoming. It's kind of like that. Yeah, it's unbreakable. You know what I mean? It's like you didn't stop just because someone else said it was dead. You know what I mean? It's like the inner toughness of the plant is you. That you're enduring the hardships. The assets that you're building up are enduring themselves. Okay, it's strengthening through the adversity, through the hurdles, through the. I'm hearing through the. There, it's like weathering the storm. Okay, nothing can break you. Nothing can break it. Okay, it's like, oh, I heard something about clock it. Okay, reevaluation. Okay, I'm hearing something about just something about, I don't know why people trying to play judge and jury about what's coming in for you. Okay, but at the end of the day, what you're receiving, okay, is I'm hearing something about habit of taking care of what you own. I also heard, oh, I don't know why, oh, something about you feel like you owe something to someone or something because you feel like you need to do it. Just like the justice is what I'm hearing. Do it just deserve. I don't know, something about doing something justice. Like maybe someone passed something down to you and you tried to really make it work, but it just fell flat for a little bit. But it's like unbreakable energy there. Okay. But yeah, there's also gonna be individuals that are waiting anxiously on your reply. I do feel as though when this thing creeps up, this new bank account, this new asset, this new whatever, it kind of feels like just like an old item, something that's just worth a lot more now. It's like individuals are gonna be, I'm hearing they're gonna be lining up. Okay, it's something about you're gonna be ignoring the messages, maybe, or maybe the messages that they ignored, they're finally getting back to you. Okay, that's kind of a little slimy though. Unfortunately, you do get that when you do come into success. You know what I mean? But nonetheless, it's like this thing is landing at your doorstep, is what I'm hearing. Okay. Whether that be, physically doorstep or it's already there, okay? But at the end of the day, you're going to be letting go of people, releasing certain grudges that are just not serving you in your reality, okay? Forgiving yourself, forgiving others. You're just kind of like letting bygones be bygones, just kind of opening up to your future, possibilities, okay? Ooh, something about Six of Cups, Queen of Swords. It kind of makes me feel like people are definitely going to try to I don't know why, try to come back in a sense of nostalgia, kindness, but that's kind of like what you're already in, you know what I mean? Because like you're already in this energy of feeling at peace, especially with this full energy. It's like you're taking leaps of faith towards new paths and endeavors, okay? But it's like this double innocence energy from the Fool and the Six of Cups. It's like, I feel as though people just are, I don't know why, I heard sharp tongue, okay? Something about you needing to utilize your discernment when you are going up some of these crowds, just letting go of your grudges. Um, there might just be a need to kind of get back at these people and be like, I told you so. You know what I mean? But it's like, there's no need for that. You already won. You know what I mean? They see that, and it's like the actions speak louder than words. You know what I mean? So it's like you're just going to keep pushing forward into I'm hearing the next step of your success. Wow, that sounds so nice to say. Next steps of your success. Okay. And so I heard something about deception, deceitful. Wow. It kind of feels like people, wow. Four of Swords. Yeah, it almost like, it's as though you're trying to heal from deceitful energy. It's like people try to play the fiddle in your atmosphere. It's like they try to come through like it's all love, sugarcoating things, friend zoning you. I do feel like some of you were enduring some sort of relationship in this regard. And it kind of makes me feel like you're ascending from this negative energy while you were building something up, and they were just not there for the ride. You know what I mean? And when they found out that you're successful now, things are coming in for you, all of a sudden, everything's flipping a script. You know what I mean? They were chasing these trends. You were holding on to these assets. You were working on yourself. You were building up your fortune. You were building up your stability. You're just restoring your value of how you see yourself, okay? And it's like they want to come up and try to take that back, take it all over again, or try to be a part of that situation, they're trying to message you, kind of contact you, but you're like, nah, you're blocking that off. Wow, we get the Fool again. Ten of Swords. Yeah, the energy. Wow, you have a lot of Swords energy at the final outcome. It's really just about you kind of just stepping away from this irreversible ending of the past, okay? The sense of defeat, the sense of ruin that these individuals brought to you while you were just working on yourself, while you were just, I heard, taking out the trash, okay? But yeah, trash became treasure. What they thought was trash is now your treasure. You know what I mean? So it's like, it is what it is. I'm hearing too late to say sorry, okay? Wow, but you're taking this new leap of faith. That's crazy. You get double cards at the end of the outcome. Nonetheless, you are healing, but it does feel like you do go back to a little bit of the past instances of the situation, almost like reminiscing. But yeah, resources are being restored. Why? Well, I don't feel like I'm hearing something about double back, because I picked up this deck and I'm hearing double back, okay? Something about you wanting to take a double back. I'm hearing don't look back, okay? It's almost kind of giving me this vibe of like, what is it? Kind of like, was it like it's like a Greek god trying to go, it's like, well, I forgot the Greek mythology, but some dude wanted to go get his girl because she was in hell, and he was like, yo, can I get my girl back? He gets the girl back, and then the god was like, hey, don't look back, okay? She's with you. She's holding your hand. Don't look back, okay? Dude's like, okay, I trust the process. He's holding her hand, and as soon as he gets to the very end, he looks back, and he sees her, and then she's gone. You know what I mean? It's like, don't look back, because the people that are back there, they're not there anymore. You know what I mean? The version of you that you remember them to be is no longer there, It's only going to leave a sense of disappointment to look back on what you're almost wishing to return, That's the energy I'm hearing there. Crazy, So don't look back. Yeah, toilet, you got to flush that thing down, reset, you know what I mean? You're going through a full flush. I'm hearing something about needing to take a cleansing, okay? You might do a cleansing, like a bath cleanse, okay? You're just kind of flushing away life's chaos, okay? Embracing healthier interactions. I really feel like this is like a toxic love combined with you aspiring to kind of just land on your feet, you know what I mean? So it's like you kind of have to just flush it all down the drain, But yeah, ooh, Rubik's Cube. I have a few of those. I love me a Rubik's Cube. But yeah, something about diversity and perspective, okay, understanding. I feel as though just like view problems from a new perspective. Okay, there's something about spatial, kind of training with the like shapes and orientation might be of significance as well. It's like there's a need to kind of look at things in a different light, paint a different picture on certain elements, okay? That might resonate with you. Yeah, just kind of view your problems from a different perspective. If it seems pessimistic, things are being called judgment onto them. There might just be a little bit of hidden stuff behind the scenes that you never know. Like you're getting that moon illusion casting over it like a veil. And it's like what's unseen puts us in fear. But in actuality, if we just say, hey, things are working out in my favor, you just never know. Things might just be balancing out because of all the effort that you're putting into it, okay? It's like there's really no reason to worry. So yeah, maintain balance between effort and reward, and satisfaction doubles. Yeah. I've been feeling a lot of double energy. We get 15-15 on the dice here, or 15-1-5. I'm also seeing 1-1-1 or 7-17 or 1-7-1-7, 17-17. It's very interesting. Just a lot of double energies, a lot of double synchronicities recently. So yeah, just stay tapped in, okay, collective? Very strong energy I'm feeling from you, which is a beautiful thing to see. So yeah, something about, just kind of, I'm hearing stay sealed, okay? Once you get the happiness locked in, keep it in, okay? Release all the negativity, okay? Unlock sealed happiness and release the constraints of adulthood, even your past life, okay? Because now that you are revalued, things are revalued around you, there's no need to worry about, the previous possessions that you had, okay? It's like it's time to move forward. I do feel like, I don't know why, I'm hearing energy that someone stole something. I don't know why. But it's like, yeah, a surprise event, you know what I mean? I don't understand that. But it's like, it almost feels like a shining facade is what it says, often conceals a fragile core. Be wary of temptations that seem too perfect. Yeah, it's like someone tried to maybe steal your heart, tried to create some sort of mental blockages, deceit, okay, some sort of ruin around you. I'm hearing something about runaway, okay? I heard runaway bride. What in the world? Okay, something about that energy, too good to be true. But now you're just centering yourself. It definitely feels like this person kind of took you for granted while you're just building yourself up. That is just so sad. It's like they were too busy to see your worth, and now that you've leveled up, okay, you're taking care of yourself, you know what you want, okay, and you have all of these possessions in your, I'm hearing, in your estate, okay? It's like you have a home, a car, all these things locked in key, locked in, I'm hearing something about locked in key, something like that, locked in something, okay? But yeah, it's like you're just starting with this rhythm, like some sort of ritual. You're very disciplined now. You're carrying through on your obligations, and you're just staying very disciplined, okay? And in doing so, I just feel as though just continue to keep in that positive frequency and don't look back to the past, okay? That's what I'm hearing. Just let go, release the grudges, okay? And I just feel like, I don't know, something about, yeah, just focus, have well aimed blows, okay? And yeah, just kind of spearheading through so you can make the exact strikes that you want going forward, so you can apply the force where you need to and where it is most needed, okay? So yeah, these are all the messages that I have for you today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. If this reading resonated, consider showing your support by subscribing, liking the video, and leaving a comment down below. I truly appreciate it. And until next time, trust your path and let the universe work its magic.